You know guys, before I start today's video, I got something I unfortunately have to address with everybody watching today's video. You see, it appears as though my last video has upset some people over at YouTube of all places. Wow, who would have ever thought? You know, it's one thing I'm always bombarding Activision, it's one thing that we got the gooch slickers in the comments section just crying and whining every time I post a video, but now we got the people at YouTube as well, guys. Look, everybody seems to want to have a piece of the SCAD master. Unfortunately, nobody's getting any, alright? You see, the people at YouTube don't really appreciate my vocabulary, so for the time being, I might just have to lay it low a little bit, you know, be a little bit less mean, and I know that might suck for a lot of people watching, but for the person that's working at YouTube right now that unfortunately has to manually review today's video, I really hope you have a good one, man. And just so we're crystal clear, I think your mom is alright, man. I don't think she's half bad. She's actually a splendid person. I'm sure you're doing God's work out there, but guys, speaking of God's work, the SCAD Master's got some things to take care of today when it comes to Call of Duty, because in my last video, if you saw it, you know, I was smoking every single person left and right. Nobody was spared, but I'm a little unsatisfied with the way that I spoke about the Ninja Turtles collaboration with Call of Duty because, as it turns out, it's actually scummier than you think. But before I get into it, guys, you already know what to do. I'm gonna need you to Batista bomb the absolute turd out of the like button. Yeah, I know it's lame, but leave a like because the guys at YouTube really don't think that I belong here. Also, make sure to subscribe, and down in the comments below, you already know what to put. Hashtag Fooly50. They really want to stop the SCAD Master, but it's not happening. But check it out, guys. This tweet comes out from SCAD Master Charles, and he says, all 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bundles are available in Black Ops 6 and Warzone's in-game store. Each bundle costs 2,400 COD points, or $20, so $80 total to own all 4. Insane. Now, I understand what the gooch slickers really want to say down in the comments below. Oh, it's my money, you can't tell me how to spend my money. Oh, wow. Would you look at that, guys? We got some intellectuals down in the comment section. You see, guys, these very, very smart individuals that definitely do not have brain damage whatsoever. I want to make it very crystal clear right now that these people that I'm referring to, not only do they have all of their human rights, but they're also very specifically not on the spectrum. You see, when you give me that cop-out answer that it's your money and you get to do what you want with it because you earned it doing some very, very non-degrading work for that money, definitely not doing any type of illegal activities on the side of the corner, you're not shaking anything for it, you're just making your money the legit way. Obviously, you get to spend your money however you'd like, but in my opinion, I think it's a little excessive to release an event where you know that there's 4 confirmed characters and you're just going to monetize every single last one of them because you know, hey, if I get this guy, well, my opponent has the other guy and I kind of want that guy too, so not let me buy 2 of them, but look, now I just bought 2, I might as well have all 4.
Bro, your receptors is down, homie. Your receptors is down.
You see, it's kind of like the FOMO effect when it comes to Activision. Now, we know psychologically this is just their ball game. They do this all the time with every single collaboration you see. And you see, some of these regular-sized bus-riding intellectuals that, again, do have all of their human rights, they failed to see that Activision is actively manipulating them every single time there's a new bundle in the shop. So of course they get to purchasing, but guys, as I spoke on very briefly in my last video, this goes a little bit deeper than just having 4 new cosmetic bundles in the shop. This tweet also comes out from SCAD Master Charles. He says, the total cost to acquire all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Call of Duty collab is expected to be around $90. 4 separate bundles, $20 each, and a new premium event priced at 1,100 COD points or $10. So obviously as a total, that is $90. Wow, Activision, you guys definitely aren't the scum of the earth. And on top of that, you are absolutely 100% not zoo animals. But guys, this is the second time we have an event pass, and we haven't even made it to season 3 yet. At this very current time, we have had 2 BLACKCELL battle passes, we've had a nonsensical amount of bundles in the shop, several different collaborations that make absolutely no sense whatsoever, and now we have event passes, and to have all of the content that Call of Duty and Activision have made for you, somebody can go ahead and do the math for me. It's gotta be a lot of money total to have every single thing that this game has designed. Now I know what these regular sized bus riding intellectuals would like to say down in the comments below. They want to say something along the lines of, "Oh my god, Fooly, if you're broke, just say that. You hate the views every single video." Oh, would you look at that, guys? There's people in the comments section crying over a guy who calls himself the Scat Master. Oh, my heart. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. I make critical content on Call of Duty and I force you to press on every single video. If you don't see what the problem is here, then perhaps maybe get your head out of your... Perhaps it is a better idea to maybe listen to the other side of the argument here. You see, I know a lot of you guys just want to quickly buy this stuff because it's the Ninja Turtles and you have some sort of connection to them from when you were a kid. Look, man, I get it, but you know with whom you should not be having a connection with? Activision, because we come back to the very same old argument that we've talked about multiple times. There is a ton of problems with this game. There is so many things wrong. Guys, actually, you know what? The servers specifically in this game have gotten significantly worse over time, okay? After the Season 2 Reloaded update, I'm noticing that there's more skips, more hiccups, more hitches, a lot of people lagging, people thinking that other people are lag switching when in reality it's just the garbage servers. Guys, the game's an absolute mess right now, but Activision's not gonna be fixing any of this stuff anytime soon. Also, I should mention this as well. There's still hackers and cheaters all over this game. What? Riddled everywhere, whether it's pubs, ranked play, Warzone, the same old issues that we've been talking about. If you think that I'm just hating for views because I'm telling you that there's hackers in the game, look man, maybe if you weren't such a stupid maybe if you were just a tad bit wiser, maybe you would see that there's legitimate issues in this game that need to be addressed and fixed ASAP, and all they seemingly do is release more cosmetics and purchasable nonsense in the shop. How much money do you think Activision has generated from some of these event passes, from some of these collaborations that they've done? I've already seen lobbies filled with everybody using Ninja Turtle skins, like the entire team, all 4 to 6 of them. Ninja Turtles. It's filthy. It's disgusting. No disrespect to the Ninja Turtles. I mean, personally, I think they were designed god-awfully. They look horrible. They look nasty. But if your preference is very, very unattractive things, then honestly, your existence, it makes sense. Okay? We're getting to the point in Call of Duty where I'm seeing a whole lot of this right here. I mean, as you can see, we have Michael Myers, Nicki Minaj, the thing from Squid Games, and we have one of the Ninja Turtles.
I want to be in the Special Olympics.
I'm starting to see more lineups like that, just absolute cringe nonsense. And I'm seeing less fixes, I'm seeing less patches that actually work and do what they are intended to do. And when I try calling it out, I have the Gooch Slickers crying, Activision tries to suppress me, and YouTube also tries to suppress me. Guys, I've essentially been voice chat banned by YouTube as well. I mean, how many little sensitive soy boy cucks are out there? If you find offense in me telling you that, you know what, I'd prefer Activision actually fix the game rather than give us another collaboration, you might think I'm the problem in the community. I happen to think that not only are you the problem in the community, but I think there's a major problem with the educational system as well, because there is no way there exist actual human beings with 100% of their human rights that truly believe people like myself with critical content about Call of Duty ruin the game, as opposed to all of these gooch-licking bundle-buying freaks that spend their money in the game and actively promote Activision to do absolutely nothing with the game's quality or the state of the game or its playability factor, and instead to prioritize more on releasing these collaborations that make no sense, they don't belong in Call of Duty, and further monetize their content instead of giving us content that's actually of quality.
Now listen!
Again, you can think I'm the problem, but if you're purchasing all of these BLACKCELL battle passes, and you're purchasing the event passes, and all of the bundles for the Ninja Turtles and the Squid Games, and the Terminator, and all these other collaborations, I think you are the problem. Now, oddly enough, this tweet and article came out of IGN. I mean, these guys also very specifically intellectually gifted, and they also deserve all of their human rights, and their mothers are specifically not on the corners, and they come out here with this tweet talking about Call of Duty's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover looks to cost up to $90 worth of COD points in order to obtain all of the items. And the community is now saying Activision should just make Black Ops 6 free to play at this point. Now, this is something that I saw a lot of people talk about in my last video, but Fortnite has done this collaboration already, except Fortnite is free to play, it's fun, and it actually makes sense to have some of these collaborations in a cartoony game. And on top of that, the game's actually functioning properly, and the developers actually care about their community. Here in Call of Duty, unfortunately, we have some very specifically intellectually gifted people, not baboons, people, human beings, that don't view you as a human being, they see you as a walking dollar bill. Now, if that's the type of environment you want Call of Duty to be produced under, hey man, more power to you. Alright, open up that pocket. I recommend that you keep your rear end closed. Do not open it for Activision, but if you gotta open up your wallet and you want that instant gratification, you want that satisfaction right then and there, you want that dopamine hit right there, I can't control what you do with your money. But if I could, all I'm saying is Call of Duty would probably be in a much better state playability wise, and we likely wouldn't be seeing a fraction of the problems that we currently see today. Now, Activision, because YouTube has such a problem with me, I am refraining very, very hard from just saying the most outlandish, absurd remarks towards you. But believe me when I say, without the censorship, without the sensitivity, I feel like I could actually make decent men out of your developers, because currently, as it stands, I don't think very many of them are being humbled. The same goes with the gooch slickers out here, the people that want to cry and complain in my comments section. But nowadays, of course, if I say the Season 2 Reloaded update sucks, well, it makes a bunch of gooch slickers and 2 different corporations cry. I didn't realize the Scatmaster had that much power, but unfortunately I do. Activision, I most certainly do not hate you. Gooch Slickers, I don't hate you guys either. And Doug Dimmadome Warzone. Oh man. Oh. Doug Dimmadome Warzone. You, sir, are a fine gentleman.
Fuck you, Doug!
But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think Activision is scamming their community once again? And do you think purchasing all of this nonsense contributes to why Call of Duty is so bad? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
Ain't in my body.